Officer, that's my friend's
Nah,
car.
dude, I don't know shit. Oh, so you're driving around, you don't know shit?
Well, 2 + 2 is 4.
So you know some shit. So what do you know?
I just know you look great in your uniform
know what?
tonight.
Just
bro.
fucking-
Just go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. And bring the other 8 dudes that are gonna come and y'all search my car.
Right,
go ahead,
call
dude.
you back.
Go ahead. Y'all just make me look
I'm gonna hang my
weird.
hands out the window.
Y'all make me look.
I ain't doing
Y'all are
shit.
making me look so weird on this access road.
That time of the week again, my guy.
I'm back. Let's get it. We're here.
Back. We're back.
We're
black.
here. We're here. Let's go. And black.
We're black. He said that a couple episodes ago. Hello.
We're black.
You're black.
Thanks.
Weird.
Not everybody's
Weird
gonna
black.
unsubscribe. Gosh.
Oh no, am I the only one that's involved?
This is an
with the
exception,
community?
dude. You can't tell that to random
okay,
other people.
all right, okay. My apologies. No.
You're gonna get disowned.
Oh really? Yikes!
Let's get it.
Well, this
What's
episode's
up,
off to a great start.
as usual.
What's up to the fam?
What's up, guys?
What's good? It's always a pleasure to see you guys.
Or y'all see us, I guess.
It's always a pleasure for y'all to see us. All right. A couple pieces of news. Well, really just one piece of news really for the show. We have 1,500.
I said it, guys.
Let's go.
I said it. So Heston doesn't want to do it, but I want to push 1,700 by the end of the year. I personally think we'll have it before then, and I don't think that it's an unrealistic measure because you guys are great and y'all continue to listen, and it's much appreciated. So,
Y'all have been crushing it.
these
big time.
past couple weeks, or at least this past month, our numbers per week have been a little insane.
A lot better.
A little insane.
And our YouTube was getting close to surpassing just the regular listening platforms. So I guess that means that y'all really enjoy us on YouTube. So big shout out to those guys.
Y'all like them videos, right?
Oh yeah,
y'all like them videos.
The not handsome boys. gang, what's
Definitely
up?
not handsome.
So yeah, things are going in the right direction. We're gonna go with Damien's lofty goal of 1,700. So if y'all could do your part, be a friend, tell a friend.
Oh, yeah, everyone. We want everyone to know. I mean, I know our show's a little on the little side, so I guess you could be a little careful with who you tell, but just tell them anyway.
Fuck it.
Just tell them anyway.
Yeah, just be like, this doesn't represent who I am. I just
Right.
like listening to them. We act nutty, so y'all don't have to.
Exactly.
Yeah. So let's just, keep grinding towards that. I guess we could just go ahead and start things off appropriately.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Heston.
And I'm Dame.
And we are definitely not handsome.
At all. At all. At all.
I got a couple of shit list entries this week. For anyone who may be new here. Oh yeah, my apologies.
It's all right, guys.
Almost committed blasphemy.
He sure did.
We got to start things off appropriately. Let's get the clank. Hell yeah.
Hey,
clank.
Clink. Bottle water.
Hell yeah. Hey, whatever you got.
Cup of tea. Coffee.
Capri Sun.
Don't matter.
Gatorade.
Don't matter.
Water. Let's get it.
None of those, though. Or as good as that, I can tell you that. But,
Oh, you actually fuck with it?
all love.
You like that?
It's all right.
Okay. It's not Henny.
It's not Henny.
But
we're trying to stick away from the Henny.
Yeah.
From those of y'all that saw a couple episodes back.
Our first episode.
Yeah, we're trying to lay off the Henny a little bit.
Well, first video episode.
Right. We're trying to lay off just a tad.
Me.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, Dame's fine. Dame's fine. Okay, so I need to channel this energy. Move the mic away a little bit.
Let's do it.
I need to channel. Well, no, for me,
No, I'm moving mine a little closer.
I need to move my mic away because
Okay.
I got some shit I need to talk about. Let this be a PSA to those who are listening. I need for all of you to know and understand. If someone is trying to merge onto the highway and they have their blinker on, we're not turning our blinker on because it's a fun time. It has a goddamn purpose. If my blinker is on, that means I'm trying to get on the goddamn highway, okay? I had the lovely experience.
Having to drive like...
No. So I was trying to get on the highway. It was like around like North Star area. So like there's a couple of like merges there,
right?
Where like you either get on or like you're exiting again. Like there's not a lot of leeway. So like I got on.
You have to exit again.
Yes, dude. Two people. Bruh, I turned my goddamn blinker on, and then like the first guy, you know, there's like sometimes that weird interaction where like they're going just fast enough to where like you don't want to cut them off, so you're like, I don't know if I should speed up or if I should slow down, but my blinker is on, so you make a move. What are we doing here?
You have to speed up.
Oh boy, just like didn't do shit. He just kept driving the
like
same speed. Right, like just enough for me to not be able to get over, and like I didn't have enough space to where like I felt comfortable with speeding up because like it would have been too close. I was like, I'm not gonna do that, so I intentionally slowed down, and the person behind them, keep in mind, blinker the whole time.
Oh my gosh, bro,
dude, dead ass, like no respect, bro, like. They might like
that's
all
hilarious.
The way across, bro.
That's hilarious to me. I'm not gonna lie, but I stay over there, and that's just what they do. You have to speed up to get on over there.
Holy shit, dude!
You have to.
I experienced.
That's funny.
The most intense level of road rage I've ever had in my dude. I was ready to get out of my car and fucking kill that person. Like.
But you couldn't though, because you had to exit.
And then I was gone, and then they were well on their way with wherever they were going because they're obviously more important, right? You know, where they're going is more important, right?
Yeah, I mean,
dude. You know? Okay, real talk, man. Let this be a PSA. Don't be a selfish piece of shit, okay?
Oh my gosh,
like,
bro.
dude, people are so self-centered and so fucking like in your own fucking bubble of bullshit that like they don't think about or care about like anyone else, dude. Like. Don't get me wrong. You are the most important person in your life. That goes for everybody. But, like, don't be a fucking asshole. Okay? Because one of these days you're going to do that shit and someone like me is going to get out of the car and kick your ass. Like, I'm just being honest. Like, you're about to get done. Like, donezo, bro.
Or as long as you just shield them off until they exit again, they won't be able to do it. So, I mean, just stick to the same routine and you should be fine because they're going to have to exit and they won't find you.
It's just, man, it's like, people don't get it. I've talked about this before. I'm like, dude, like, it's dangerous as fuck. We're in these, like, 2-ton cars driving at, like, 60, 70 miles an hour. And, like, and let's be honest, dude, like, me, a not selfish person, chose to exit. A lot of people...
Oh, they would have just...
They would just cut them off and be like, fuck you. Like, you're not going to let me in, then it is what it is.
Well, that's... So, based on your reaction to this, like, that's what you have to do. I mean... Technically.
The level... Dude, the level of disrespect that there was there is, like, a level of disrespect I haven't experienced in a long time. Like...
So, the only way you get them back is cut them off. You have to be a dick back.
But that's dangerous, and like for somebody else to get hurt over like some bullshit, like it's just not worth it to me.
Yeah, but you just said you'd get out the car and kick their ass anyway.
Right, because that's only hurting that person who rightfully deserves it.
It's dangerous both ways, I think. I mean, because what if they get out and they're jacked as fuck and then you get beat up? I mean, it's still dangerous either way.
I guess.
Right, because you don't really know who's driving until like
I guess
So, yeah.
But fuck that person because there's two ideas, right?
Yeah.
The only reason why something like that would happen is because, one, you're either not paying attention, or two, you're a piece of shit. And both are equally unacceptable.
This is what I would say, right? The person you were going neck and neck with, I would give them a pass.
I did.
Because they
for that
maybe
guy, I'm like,
couldn't
maybe
see
he
your
didn't
blinker.
see my blinker. Yeah,
the
like we were
person
kind of
behind
close.
them, though.
Yeah, and right, the one behind him, like that's who I got mad at. The first one, I was like, all right, no big deal. Like, all right, I'll just merge with this person, no big deal. But then like.
That second
person can suck my white dick, bro. Ooh. Like, straight up, dude. Nuts and everything. Ooh. Like, straight up.
WBC. And we ain't talking about boxing.
Oh, yeah. And my ass is shaved, too, man, so you can eat that shit, too. What's up?
Oh, my gosh. This guy. Yeah, we talked about that last week. Trend or not. And y'all comment on that. Like I said, it's definitely a fucking trend. This guy's using his Manscaped on his ass.
Fuck yeah.
That should be being used on his balls. Like,
I mean, I don't.
He's flipping the script,
also
guys.
on my balls.
Tell him to stop flipping the script. Manscaped is for the ball area, not the asshole area. Girls get their ass waxed, not guys. Come on now.
I didn't get it waxed. That would hurt.
Well, you're talking about it like it's a very smooth bottom you have there,
yeah.
sir. Like fucking Porky from Looney Tunes. Okay, buddy. Like, good. But yeah, so I would definitely give you, that second driver definitely has to take the L.
Dude, I'm not kidding. I was shouting in my car, dude. Like, I don't.
Yeah, I'm not a road rager
Me like that, but dude, it's driving,
I'm
man.
not a road rager.
Like, people, like I said, man, they're in their own bubble. It's like when a person sits in their car, it's almost like they act like they're still in their house. Like, they act like all the other people around them, like, can't see them or, like, know what they're doing, and they're just, like, they're just fucking around. Like, it's just like a game to them or some shit. You know what I mean?
Funny.
I'm just like, bro, like, you keep playing like that, you're going to do it to somebody that, like, will pit you or some shit. Like, they don't give a fuck. Like, they'll run into your car. Like, is you not letting me in worth, like, damaging your vehicle that you could probably barely afford right now? You see what I'm saying?
Road
like,
rage
it's
is
so
scary,
close-minded.
Road rage is very scary, though.
Road rage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was literally ready to kill somebody. Like, I told them that I hope that they fucking die, is what I said.
So I've been in a similar...
And I meant it, too. I still hope they die. They're a piece of shit.
So I've been in a similar situation in the car with somebody. And they were kind of... And they were... I was a passenger.
Okay.
And they were doing that. And the person was just like you. And they fucking, like... They didn't exit, though. They sped up and came around and started talking shit to the window. And he literally pulled his gun out and did like that. And they, like, brake checked so hard.
Your driver?
My driver.
That is...
No, that's not nutty. You need to be careful who you just, like...
Well, that's the reason why I don't honk at anyone here, because I have heard a lot of cases of, like, people, like, pulling pieces.
You better chill.
Like, straight up.
Look, if somebody
that's bullshit, though.
But what can you do?
What, so you got a piece so you could just drive around like you're a big swinging dick? You're fucking nobody and you're a coward if that's what you do.
So the only thing you can do,
with all due respect to whoever you were driving with, but, I mean, kind of fuck that guy, too, if I'm being honest.
I wouldn't say fuck that guy. All I would say is, if you have a problem with it as the other driver, you just got to cut him off, bro. I mean... Anybody that drives in San Antonio...
You think cutting somebody off with a piece is going to be better than talking shit?
Yeah.
What?
Because the person is going somewhere. They're not going to follow you. They're not going to just change plans and say, I'm going to follow this guy and shoot him. But if you pull up next to him and talk shit, then, yeah, you might get a piece aimed at you. Maybe you should not do that. Or cut him off. Like, I mean, other than, like, me, I don't cut people off. But, like, if they do some stupid shit, I am a dick like that. And I'll be like, well, fuck you. I won't, like, look at him and do all that bullshit. But I'll go and, like, I'll cut him off and be like, fuck you. Hit my car.
Slow down in front of him.
Hit my car. Go ahead. I got insurance, bitch.
Right.
It's fine.
And you're going to pay for it.
And you are about to pay for this shit. Yeah. But, I mean, you got to just be a dick back. Because it's the consequences of, like...
Escalating.
It's tough, man. Because you never know, bro. Like, you never know. And I didn't think shit like that happened until I saw it. I was like...
It does.
Oh my god,
yeah,
bro! Like
nuts,
that,
dude.
and that person was going off though. Like it was a dude fucking right out a window door. He was like saying some crazy shit.
He was justified.
And the dude was like, "Oh yeah, for real? All right, what?" And that dude like brake checked hard. It's like, and I'm talking about like in traffic, like he brake checked. Luckily, no accident or nothing, but like you got to be careful, bro. Like. I mean, so, like, let's say, like, even if you got
this
on,
might
right?
sound shit, but I'd probably get behind the person, collect the license plate, and call the police on him.
Okay, so let me tell you this, though. If they stopped you from getting on like that, right? But then you got on, finally, would you speed up and, like, to talk shit?
No.
You
for
would
me,
just
like,
go to your destination.
The only time I would talk shit, like... Well, because you're on the highway, like they're not gonna fucking hear you.
No, dude.
No,
like,
for me, it's like no. It's if we if you pull some bullshit like that, and then we pull up to a stoplight,
then
and like we're next to it. That's the only Well, that's also the only time that makes sense. Like I said, and also if you're on the highway, like they're not gonna roll their window down so they could hear you. Like that's fucking dumb. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I just laughed at a couple people like. Okay, like I try my best to let people on and whatever.
Well, for me, I have a 1-in-1 rule. For me, it's like, all right, like you let one person in, and if everybody lets one person in, everything's cool.
So if the second or third person pull up next to me mad, it's like, bitch, I let one of y'all in.
Yeah,
you need to fucking talk to somebody else about that.
Yeah, that person that's mad at you not letting them in when they're like the third or fourth person is equally as selfish as the person that doesn't let you on.
That's why I get fucking mad.
Yeah,
I'm like, I do my due diligence. Yeah. I let people in. I let people exit.
Yeah, that's my
I do
thing.
all that
like
shit.
If I let one person in, like if we're merging or something, and I let someone in, and the next person's like trying to try me,
no,
like,
dude,
I don't play. I'm like, hit my car, like fuck
me,
you.
Dude.
Like
you're not coming.
I did my part.
Sit there and wait.
Fucking wait. Yeah, and you wait for them to do their part.
It's literally the rules of traffic.
Right. It is the rules of
like
traffic.
They make their fucking own. So fuck that, dude. Nah.
Right.
Nah.
I agree.
Yeah. I'm with you on
I'm glad I got into that. I like.
Yeah, that's
the
nice.
level, dude, and that was like not even dude. I've never experienced that level of road. Like, dude, I was screaming in my car, dude. Like, I was mad as fuck. Like, I was ready to call up like Madame Zeroni to like curse their whole fucking family, bro. Like,
if you like have to exit and it fucks up your whole course of where you're going,
it did. That whole area is
it makes you like do all. Then like you have to be going off in the car, bro. Like I've yelled in my car before.
Because
like
it didn't need to happen. All you had to do was you have to do one thing. It's not be a piece of shit, and it's free.
And so honestly, if I'm driving,
it costs you nothing to do.
I'm driving next to somebody like this. You're behind them. You see my blinker on. As soon as they start to go, and you chill out and let me just go.
You ease up a little bit. Just put the brakes on, slow down a few miles an hour, and let me in.
The only person that's behind this person that's right here, right, that will let you on is if they're exiting. If they're not exiting, it's almost like you're not fucking getting on.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
That's just what it is. Bro.
And I have people behind me, so like I can't slow all the fucking way down. Saying, like, what are we talking about?
So there's nothing you can do. Like, and so that's just what it is. And so, look, I know y'all don't live in San Antonio, but I would tell you right now, I don't know how half the people down here have a fucking license.
Well, I've said this before. I think they don't. I think there's a lot of people just driving around without licenses.
Well, I also feel like people have them though, because like the test is like.
Well, you never have to retake the test until you're like 50 or some shit, right?
Right. And well, right. Like it's
yeah,
just
like you don't have to retake your test. Like
so, and the test is like, take a left here. At a stoplight, bitch. Like, okay. And then you hit the highway for what, 2 minutes or 3 minutes? Okay, exit here. And like, that's it. Mm-hmm. And luckily, right, as long as you get on the highway successfully during the test, then like, that's it.
I never had to get on the highway during my test. We just drove around in a neighborhood.
I drove around a neighborhood, and then they took me on the highway for like a minute.
Wow.
Just to see me merge on and see how I reacted. Yeah. It was a busy ass highway too. I was fucking mad. It was almost.
We're gonna need you to hit 1604 at 6 o'clock.
Honestly, all that would have happened is like. If that situation would have happened and I wouldn't have been able to do it, I would have been like, "You better still pass me, bitch." But I still had to get on a highway that was like busy
I remember
as shit.
During my driving test. Oh well, actually, you're a little older than me, so it makes sense that like our tests were a little different. We had to merge on, dog. Like they took me to like a busy ass highway. Yeah, and I'm like, what? I remember the fuck, I got my truck. I got my truck when I was a freshman in high school. And because I've been driving my mom's car around since I was like 12, 13.
Right.
And then my mom kind of just got tired of like me driving her car.
You're not driving my shit no more.
Well, no, she taught me how to drive though. So she was like, I trust you. Like, don't go anywhere else. Like, you go there and you come back. Like, don't be fucking around in my car. And I was like, bet. Like, I'm just grateful you're letting me drive your car. You know what I mean? So
I didn't start driving.
Like we had that level of respect with each other. And sometimes she would say no. She'd be like, no, I need my car. And I'd be like, all right, like. Yeah. Fair, you know, it's not my fucking car, so like I'm not gonna say shit. Right. But they eventually got me a car, so I could, so I didn't have to take the bus anymore. I could just like, it was like you drive to school and
and then back.
You know, if you want to hang out with your friends like on the weekends, right? Yeah, right. Yeah, it was like don't be fucking around, but like you know, like if you want to like hang out and do stuff. And my mom was like, you know what, like it was like that car was really cool. It was a '95 Chevy Silverado Z71 off road with like a lift kit and like mud tires. So
you're
metal
mudding
bumpers.
And shit.
Yeah, I wasn't, but I could have.
Fuck,
it was cool though. It was a cool car. The only reason why I ever got rid of it was because like that's back when gas was like super expensive,
right?
And I was like, and by that point I was like 16 working at Six Flags,
right?
So I was driving across town to go work there.
You know what's crazy about that?
Sucked, dude.
That's when gas got super expensive, but it was still only like $2 at that time.
No. I'm talking like over $4 a gallon. Like that's when
when you were
stupid.
Oh wait, when you were 16, I was. How old are you?
I'm 24. So
when you were 16,
like
I was like 23.
Yeah.
Or 24.
That's what I'm saying.
So when I was 16, bro, I remember like gas being like 99 cents a gallon and shit. Like cake. When they got to like the 2-3, well, I was like, oh.
It was tough.
Fuck that.
Yeah, dude.
I wasn't even driving like that, but still, I remember
it was cool.
That shit.
Yeah, it was cool. And my mom was like, you know, you pay for your gas. Like, you know, you figure it out. You know, you do your thing. You know what I mean? And I was like, okay. And I was going to say, though, like in regards to that, I ended up never getting. I was supposed to get like my permit, which is why they got it for me when I was like on only like 13, 14.
I didn't get one.
Because I was gonna get my permit at 15, so I could start legally driving. So I was driving illegally for a while. I mean, like everyone fucking does, you know what I mean? But
I didn't. Huh? So not everyone. I didn't. I actually literally drove like a couple times before I actually went and took my test. Before that, I never drove.
Wow.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, and my truck was huge, so like I actually ended up taking my driving test in my mom's SUV. Just go.
No, I have to pour something. I don't want to.
Oh, okay. No, it's fine.
Yeah,
No, it's fine. I'm not cutting anything anymore anyways, so like whatever. Yeah, fuck it. I don't give a shit. I mean, unless someone drops like the N-word or something. Like don't.
Hey, last time I checked, you said it last.
Excuse me? Don't say shit like that while
It's
we're
okay.
recording, dude.
Yeah, I got something for you, birthday
Don't
boy,
say
when you
shit
get
like
back
that.
home.
Oh yeah, hey, Steven's walking out the door. It's his birthday today. I'll
mine
do my
before you
shout out
even
right
met
now
him.
while he's here. I was gonna shout him out because he's 25 and he was supposed to die like 20 years ago.
loves it.
He's my best friend, and I love you. And
Cut that shit up, too.
I'm happy that we live together. All right, leave us alone.
Oh man, great.
Sorry about that.
See, and so in the future, right, this will be content that does get cut, but when we start getting all shit settled, people get to see that. But I mean, y'all all get to see it now. So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
But for my driving test, though, I ended up like slacking really hard because I got employed the day I turned 16 at my first job. Like the day I turned 16, I got hired for my first job, and I was already like driving there and shit. And because of that, like I was making money and I was chilling. I was like, fuck it, like I don't need a fucking license, you know what I mean? And I'm white, so like I don't get pulled over. So like low key,
I mean,
I'm driving around with an expired registration and an expired license.
You have
bro,
done that
and I'm not
ever
sweating.
since I have met you. Dog, do you know how hard we sweat bullets hopping in a car like you drive all the time with no worry? Like, bro, you don't even understand, bro. Oh my, we're not going to get into this, guys, because that is not on the list, but Heston does not understand, bro.
I don't.
Heston's been riding around dirty for years, dog.
Yeah,
years.
my registration's been expired for like since like 2018.
No worries.
And
worries.
And that means the last registration I paid for was the year before that, so like 2017. Really.
No worries. With no worries, though. No worries.
I mean, I'm worried if I do get pulled over, like it's gonna be a tough situation. But
Would it be, though?
I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, I'll get it fixed, and be like, all right.
So sorry, sir. Corona, you know, dog. Corona wasn't here 3 years ago, motherfucker.
That's not.
But
an
no,
excuse,
they'll still be
though.
like, no, sir, perfectly fine. Have a good day. Just be safe.
Go Packers.
And fucking right. Oh, so you like the Packers?
Hell
Me too. I'm from I got some
Well,
family
I'm
that.
from
Oh,
Wisconsin.
here we
No
go,
fucking
dude.
way.
Just the
Dude,
irony,
just
right?
sitting there,
You know?
like,
Right, like, dude, really? Y'all see my Eagles hat? I'm like, oh, you from Philly?
yeah, yikes.
No.
You're like, no, oh, but you affiliate with them, though. You affiliate with them.
That's
though.
my friend's hat, sir. Officer, that's my friend's
Nah,
hat.
dude, I don't know shit. Oh, so you're driving around, you don't know shit?
Well, you know, 2 + 2 is 4.
Oh, so you know some shit.
Oh.
So what do you know?
I just know you look great in your uniform
know what?
tonight.
Just
yeah, bro.
fucking-
Just go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. And bring the other like 8 dudes that are gonna come and y'all search my car.
Right,
go
and
ahead,
call
dude.
you back up.
Go ahead. Y'all just make me look
I'm gonna hang my
weird.
hands out the window.
Like y'all make me look.
I ain't doing
Y'all are
shit.
making me look so weird on this access road. Like, dude.
He
oh
like
my
he never
gosh.
even told you like why he pulled you over. He
Dog.
didn't even ask you. He just starts questioning
It's
you.
like, why is there 30 cops doing a drug bust on my car on an access road? Like, is
Right.
it that serious?
He's like, that's weird. We found a whole kilo in the bag. What's that all about? You're like, what the fuck are you talking
What
about?
are
I'm
you
like, I don't know, man.
talking about, bro?
I mean, you said you know some things, right? Like, what are we talking about?
Oh my gosh, I don't know drugs, officer. Mm-mm. But yeah, that's fucking hilarious. But dude, that shit is the truth, man. That's just how it goes. That's why you don't worry about that shit, because you don't have to.
No.
You've never had to. You've
I
never
did have
had
to worry. I did have to worry because I hung out this past weekend with some of Steven's family for his birthday, and they live out in Bulverde. And dude, the police out in Bulverde, that's the only place I've ever like legitimately gotten a citation. That's when I got my MIP. I think I talked about my minor in possession, right?
It's a citation though.
It was for a bottle of Henny. The first bottle. I actually have it in my room. The first bottle of Henny I ever bought.
So listen to what you're saying. You got a citation.
I had to pay for it. It's $440, and I had to take a drug and alcohol rehabilitation course.
But it was a citation.
It was a ticket.
It's a bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got 2 tickets. I got a speeding ticket and a minor in possession of alcohol.
I would not get no citations if I got pulled over with a bottle of Henny in my car. I'm just being honest. I'm definitely getting handcuffed and going
brought
to
in.
jail. Oh, dog, there's
Well,
without
actually,
a question.
dude. So like that was interesting though, because like I'm a
Without
big
a
guy.
question.
The officer was like super defensive. I apologize if I've talked about this before, but
I mean, we did, but I mean,
yeah, well, I was on the
these
side
are
of the
facts,
highway,
man.
and then like I couldn't hear him because all the cars were driving by and shit, and he was trying to talk to me. So like I like gestured like I couldn't hear him, and like stepped
like,
in closer,
"Sir,
and
don't
like
move."
put his hand on his gun. I was like, whoa, 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 and I was like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm just trying
Like,
to hear you, buddy.
Yeah, I was like,
Calm
bro, I
down.
can't hear you. What do you want me to do? You know?
Hey,
So-
but you know what it is though? That little gesture, right? When we be like, "Huh?" Bow. It just brains in the passenger. Yeah, and then we see it on the news like 2 weeks later, and they say, "No, he did this," and there you go. Yeah.
police was charged and
Right.
defended himself.
Right. And we'll just give him absence of leave, but we'll pay him. We'll not pay him. Actually, sorry, we won't pay him
But
now.
I'll be back in 2 weeks.
But he'll be back in a week. And
Yeah.
yeah,
It'll be alright.
he'll be alright.
All right.
He'll be alright.
All right. Let's move on to the
Let's move
to my next shit list.
on.
This is like kind of a long one, but this shit made me like shit myself. So I want to read it. Next on my shit list goes out to Terry Meza. She's a Texas state representative here, and she introduced Bill HB 196. The purpose of this bill is to repeal the state's castle doctrine. So I'm just gonna read this and then like we'll talk about it. This doctrine allows a homeowner to use deadly force against an armed intruder who breaks into his home. And this is what she has to say about it. She says, "I'm not saying that stealing is okay. All I'm saying is that it doesn't warrant a death penalty. Thieves only carry weapons for self-protection and to provide the householder with an incentive to cooperate. They just want to get their loot and get away. When the resident tries to resist is when people get hurt. If only one side is armed, fewer people will be killed." And she was quick to reassure that the bill, quote unquote, would not totally prevent homeowners from defending themselves. And it says, under the new law, the homeowner's obligation is to flee the home at first sight of intrusion. If fleeing is not possible, the homeowner must cooperate with the intruder. But if violence breaks out, it's the homeowner's responsibility to make sure that no one gets hurt. The best way to achieve this is to use minimum non-lethal force possible because intruders will be able to sue for any injuries they receive at the hands of the homeowner. In most instances, the thief needs the money more than the homeowner does. The homeowner's insurance will reimburse his losses. On balance, the transfer of property is likely to lead to a more equitable distribution of wealth. If my bill can help make this transfer a peaceful one, so much better.
She is a dumbass.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Like, okay,
Bro,
so I will say this. I will say this. She makes a couple of points that I can understand, but
Bro.
bruh, no. So if somebody comes into my house,
no.
I'm supposed to just dip out and let them take all my shit?
Hell no. She didn't make, to me, any goddamn points. Because she's literally saying if somebody breaks into your house, don't kill him and run away.
Right.
No.
Just let them take your shit.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if somebody breaks into my shit, you're gonna get shot. I don't give a fuck if you're
Straight
a cop,
up.
you a kid, it don't matter. If you come into my shit and it's locked, even if it's unlocked, I don't even give a shit.
It's your house.
Sometimes
You're not supposed to be here.
Sometimes I leave my shit unlocked.
I never leave my house
because
unlocked.
I'm like, who the fuck's about to walk in on my shit?
I'm not trying to play.
So look,
and I live in like a nicer part of town too.
So, look, this is the
nicer
thing.
is objective. Like
I'm gonna play.
There's less crime. I live next to a fucking elementary school.
I
No one's
live
trying
in
to
the
fuck
middle
around.
of crime, guys. He does not. So the fact that I keep my shit unlocked and he keeps his shit locked, like those are like opposite scenarios.
Maybe that's because I'm white.
Look,
that's
I think what it is I like to play.
But
I would
for
dare.
Me, I try to prevent
Man,
things
look.
from happening before they happen.
Look.
So I'm like, let's just keep it locked, man. Like,
So
let's
look,
not play right now.
I just think maybe it's fate, right? If I leave my door unlocked accidentally tonight and somebody walks in on me, whatever happens fucking happens. Now, you're not about to pass a bill that says that I cannot kill this person because they're about to die or at least get beat the fuck up very
so
viciously.
I will say this. She's just
What?
presenting the bill. I don't think there's a single like this is Texas, bro. Like we're not gonna fucking pass that. But
Hell Dog.
What? The audacity to even suggest that is absolutely like ludicrous.
You know what that almost sounds like? It almost sounds like if a cop comes into your home and you didn't give them permission, you can't shoot them. You just need to run away.
Yeah. But
that's what I get out of that. But then
what happens when you run from the police?
You're going to get shot any fucking way. Or they're going to chase you and then you're going to get extra charges.
Right.
So what the fuck is... Bruh.
So what are we doing? Come on, Skip.
Come on, Skip.
Come on.
What
are we doing?
No, what the fuck is her name? We're going to call her name.
I told you, her name is Tori Mesa.
Come on, Tori.
Tori.
Girl.
I know you
So this is all that needs to happen to change her damn mind. Let somebody break up into her motherfucking shit.
That's what I said. I was like, okay, I want to see somebody break into your house.
Bust up in your shit with a gun to your motherfucking head.
Right.
And let's see if you just going to be, just take everything. It's okay. I won't. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Dumbass.
That's what I keep saying, man. We talked about this last week. Just politicians trying to make rules that they don't fucking follow.
It's only because they don't follow them because they're not in those situations. Mm-hmm. So it's easy for them to say what they want us to do and shit, but y'all don't.
It's kind of like how a bunch of these old whites are trying to make rules about like birth control and like abortion and stuff.
Oh,
I will say this. I'm super big. I think that the only people that should make decisions about women's bodies are women. And I actually so here's the thing, right? I've always thought they're always well, California's doing this thing where they're requiring for a percentage of management and stuff to be female. I think rules like that are stupid. I think you should just hire whoever's the most qualified. But this is the only instance where I would say there needs to be a woman in charge of these types of decisions, and not only just one either. I mean a couple. There needs to be a few together where they're okay, y'all can make decisions on that shit, but when it comes to females' bodies and reproduction and all that stuff,
I think
we're in charge of that shit.
But this is what I think is
because
we
don't even fucking know anything about that, dude. You can't know.
The hugest problem is they want equality, but in certain areas they don't want it to be equal. So it's you can't ask for equality if everything you checkmark, you don't want equal. You still want women to have certain benefits over men in certain areas, but y'all supposed to be equal.
Right.
So what is it? Y'all either want to be equal with us and just get out there, or don't and shut the fuck up.
Yeah, well, I'm not really talking about that. I'm just saying.
But I'm saying on a premise of this, I feel like it relates, and I just think that she is way out of line for all of that, bro.
Yeah, dude, that shit's nuts.
Oh my gosh, dog, that is the dumbest.
Even if you have insurance, right, and your insurance, your insurance could just choose to not cover it. We all know that insurance is
not a
sort of a big fucking scam.
It's not a guarantee.
And even then, and I was gonna say this too. Whenever you claim it, like homeowners insurance,
bro, that's crazy.
They don't give you the price of everything you own. They give it the value of what it's worth when you make the claim. So if you bought a couch. That was or even a TV would be a better example. You bought a brand new 104-inch 8K television that was $20,000.
If it got smacked
but you
off?
bought it but you bought it 10 years ago.
Right.
And you've just been sitting on it. No right. Bro. They're not going to give you the value of what you paid for it. They're going to give you the value of what it's worth now, which is not enough to replace those items.
Nope.
So really Nope. That's an invalid argument because homeowners insurance is gonna fuck you no matter what.
That bill should
just all insurance
should not get passed.
Yeah, it's all bullshit.
That is
so
really dumb.
Her making that point you have homeowners insurance they'll replace all your stuff. I'm no they won't. They're just gonna you're gonna lose your shit. And then at that point,
money
and then on top
shit.
of that,
no, bro,
even if they replace everything, all the lost time you're gonna have, having to make your claim and talk to them and have somebody come out and check the place out and do all this extra shit
on top of the extremity of being robbed.
Right, on top of the mental.
Are you
if they're
me?
Armed and you gotta worry about some dude popping one in your fucking face.
I would go off, bro. You're
Hell
crazy.
No, dude.
If you're telling me somebody breaking into my shit, I just need to run. That will never happen.
Run
bro.
or cooperate.
No, just kill me.
Cooperate. Should I just
No,
should I get some bags?
Oh,
I'm so sorry, bro. Hey, man. Hey, I keep the good shit in my closet.
My diamonds are tucked in the dresser, third row, under the underwear.
I'm just helping you out,
Let's
man.
go grab it, bro.
I just want to make sure that
good,
you don't miss anything.
I can't see you got a ski mask on. Go ahead, bro. You're good.
Got you, fam.
Boy, who's about to do that?
Nobody.
Dog.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Maybe in some places, they might say yeah, this pretty slow, but in Texas, bro, we don't fucking play, dude.
So you know what she just did? She just made a whole category for us on this show. She is taking shit list of the year.
Maybe
of the year.
Okay, so
Right. Oh,
something
we haven't talked
something
about
I
this or
haven't
nothing,
done
but
that
oh
I
my
considered doing.
God,
Something I
dog.
thought about doing but never got around to was like writing down all of the shit list
Bro,
entries week over
I
week.
remember them.
and then we could pick one.
There's nothing worse than
No,
this.
I think she
And
takes the
I don't,
cake
I don't
so
think
far.
anything will take that in the next couple weeks, bro.
Probably not.
She is easily shit list of the even almost maybe next year.
What should we
like?
What should we make a title?
Oh my gosh, bro! Like, of course we need a basis for it, I guess, but dog, she has surpassed any dog. That is.
It's insane.
I don't think I've ever heard anything that crazy in my life.
I haven't either. Like it's almost like she's like trying to
she's
rob a bunch of people.
Just let people rob you.
What if that's her angle? Yeah, what if that's her angle? Like,
It
what if
could
she's
be.
got a
How do
bunch
we
of
know?
people that she can hire, and she's
And
like,
they
we're gonna
just-
pass
they're-
this, and then we're just gonna rob everybody.
Just run, guys. Y'all
Right.
just run and let us rob your whole. People don't think that government officials work that way, but they be definitely.
Dude, they would
be
though.
surprised,
That's actually
bro.
a real thing that would
They'd
happen.
be surprised. They
And
hustle us all the time.
if that bill gets passed, you can guarantee that crime's gonna go up. Like, what are you gonna do? There's a bill in place, and if you shoot me, I'll sue you.
Because I can. Because
Right.
this dumbass bitch
Because
said
you hurt me
you
while I was
shouldn't be
trying-
hurting me.
Yeah, because you
should
hurt
be
me while I was
giving
trying
me
to
your
peacefully
shit.
steal your stuff with a gun.
And you know what's gonna be crazy?
I wasn't gonna use the gun though. I just have it so that you'll cooperate.
Oh, bro, they're gonna fuck themselves.
Like, what
with
the
that.
fuck are you talking about?
Lori, right? Lori, Tori.
Terry.
Terry. I'm gonna call her Larry
Larry.
because she's a loser.
Larry Terry.
Terry loser Terry. She gets Larry. Loser. Oh, dog. She's goodness, bro.
Yeah, some dumb shit.
Like that almost should put her in almost like a fucking protection plan. Like, because I'm
Almost.
pretty sure there should be some people that want to slap the shit out of her for saying that.
Well, people probably want to put it to the test,
Dog,
right? Like, I'm gonna rob you.
I mean,
and I'm gonna put a gun in your
bro,
face.
let me be honest with you, right?
I'm gonna tell you, just cooperate.
Let me be
Just
100%
cooperate.
honest with you right now.
1K, bro.
If a bill like that drops, and it will drop here, right?
Yeah.
I would fucking definitely start robbing people.
Right.
Why not?
Why wouldn't you?
I'm protected.
There's nothing.
There's a whole bill that protects me.
There's nothing that'll stop you from doing it.
Boy, look,
Nothing.
like all I feel like they're just passing more and more shit, right? To just get people killed. That's all they're trying to do is
Maybe.
lower the population.
You've been talking about that since the show started.
I've been saying that they're trying to lower the population. This to me just all sound like different ways of like just get people fucking
Right, and they say
killed.
like just cooperate. What happens if that dude just pops you, and you cooperated and you did everything the bill told
What if you
to
walk
do?
in? You
and-
can have everything. Shut up. That.
Right. When instead you could have had a gun.
So the
and
bill
fucking blocked him.
So then, right, if I'm the thief, I kill you. The bill still protects me. I can say, well,
Well, at that point you're a murderer. So
no,
if they
you're
find
not
you,
really.
like,
What if I say I walked in and they put a gun on me?
and then
so
it was
I shot him.
self-defense. Whoa.
So like, what are we doing?
You'd probably still get like manslaughter,
But you ain't
but
gonna-
even
you're
then,
not
like
gonna
in
get-
Texas, if it's
Bro.
self-defense, they might just throw the case out.
You're not about to get the death penalty, which Texas has. You're not about to get like a life sentence. You maybe get 20 years, which they do for females anyway who murder anybody, no matter how they murder them.
We're gonna talk about that.
We are gonna. Just saying.
We're gonna talk about that.
I'm just being real. I
Okay.
mean, so like all this bill is doing, like y'all are just making it more easier for people to just break into people's shit and
Right.
kill people.
Right.
Like it's really all it's doing, because who's really gonna wake up in the middle of the night with somebody rummaging through their kitchen or something and run?
just-
I'm definitely running in the kitchen.
My bad, man. I'll see myself out. You just take whatever you need.
I'm running. I'm gonna at least peep the situation first and see how many people I see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if it's just one person, oh fuck that, bro. We fighting to the death. One of us about to die though, because you're in my shit. Like
Right.
you're not running up out of here with nothing.
Nope.
And if you running up out of here, bro, you fucked up some.
I think
something's
the
fucked
only
up.
exception I would make
Oh my
is if it
gosh,
was
bro.
like a 15-year-old kid or something.
Nope.
Like,
Oh. Now I wouldn't kill them.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Dog.
I'd probably beat their ass
I
and
would
be like, let this be a
them, though.
lesson.
One hit and they waking up like in the hospital
Right,
with
that's
cops
what
in
I'm
front
saying.
of them. and shit,
I'd probably like beat
Boy.
the shit out of them and be like,
It's
let this be a
over with.
lesson. If you were anyone else, I would fucking kill you.
But you know what's crazy? 15-year-olds nowadays look like they're fucking 30. So you'll fuck around, right? And kill somebody, and
You're like, wait. How old are you?
So it's
And
gonna
then
suck,
blah.
right? Because the bill is literally gonna make it to where maybe a kid does come into your house and you kill him, but then you killed a kid. So
Like, you didn't just commit murder; you killed a minor.
so now you go to jail for like the rest of your life.
Sorry, death
for somebody,
penalty, bro.
for somebody
No,
breaking
they'll
into
kill,
your
at that
shit.
point, and then they'll kill you.
For somebody breaking into your shit. So then now you gonna get the death penalty of somebody coming into like What? That doesn't even make fucking sense.
On some dumb shit.
Larry.
Yeah, Larry.
Stupid loser, Terry. Dog. I don't like to call women the B word or nothing. But
I like to use the C word, but that's not exclusive to women.
Look,
that's just a good word.
I'm just not going to say any of that, guys, because I don't want to be vulgar towards women or towards anybody or nothing like that. But
well, you did say that, like, during your revenge murder that
man.
you would just, like, straight up fuck a chick in front of her family. Like, so, you know.
I mean, I did, but I mean... I feel like
I ain't gonna call her a bitch,
I feel like
though.
the B word and the C word are much more degrading than that situation. So
I mean, okay, so I will
to
say,
me,
I mean, it is
dude,
revenge.
to
It
me.
is revenge murder. So I guess she had it coming.
Come on
that
now.
In the
'Cause you killed
context, though,
somebody
it
on-
just
you know,
it
so
just
I-
sounds really funny. That's all.
I mean, look, man, Larry.
Whoop, sorry.
No, I'm glad you said that because hey, Larry, you're retarded. Like I don't know what you're thinking, but no, bro, it cooperate.
Is that what they call it?
Oh my dog, like that's why I kept telling people. I said the older I get, I don't know how much more of this I can even take.
It's tough, dude.
Like
It's tough, dude.
because there's gonna be so much stuff that's gonna be almost like it's allowed. Like we're all gonna be living on edge, like every night. And all that's gonna do is just drive people to do drugs or start doing stuff that they never have done. Like,
all right, let's move on
we
to the
got
shout
to
outs.
because I will.
Yeah,
slaughter
let's
her
move on to the
for
shout outs.
another hour, dude.
Yeah, we
Oh
could.
my
We really could,
goodness,
honestly. I didn't
bro.
realize like that was gonna be so charged. I'm really glad that led to a good
Well,
conversation.
bro, that is. Oh.
Well, I'm glad that you're reacting the same way because
Dude,
that's
I'm
how I
fucking-
reacted. I was
that
like,
is
no
so
fucking
stupid.
way. Yeah, I was like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever read.
Who would say, okay, rob my house, I'm gonna run?
Right.
Nobody's gonna do that, stupid.
Yeah,
you
it's
wouldn't
dumb.
even do that.
What?
Larry wouldn't do that.
Right, that's what I'm. Well, that's my point.
So why
dude.
would you pass that
That's
if you wouldn't even
that's
do
what
so?
I'm
You
saying,
would let
dude.
somebody come into your fancy house, right? Because you're a government
Well,
official.
that's what I say about everything they pass in,
What?
in government. I'm like, oh, cool. So, like, y'all
whatever.
gave yourself a pay raise,
Right.
and like, y'all aren't passing a stimulus for everybody. How quickly would you pass a stimulus if you weren't making any money too, and the stimulus was the only way you could get cash?
Or you're gonna tell me, Larry, if I break
Like at that
into-
point, you'd pass like a 30K stimulus so that like everyone could be
Everybody
set for
can
the
ball
year.
out
Right,
then.
right.
Or Larry, let me just break into your house and none of your security can fucking touch me
Right.
because y'all need to all sit the fuck down and let me
Otherwise,
rob
I
whatever
will
the fuck
sue
I
you.
want to rob.
Yeah,
What?
right. All right, let's move on.
Oh my god.
I already gave Steven a shout out as he was walking out, as y'all saw.
Yeah.
Again,
man.
a shout out to him, man. He's awesome. Like he's one of my best friends. I've known him since I was 4 years old. Same as Beto. What's up, dude? Those are my homies. But I do also want to give a shout out, bruh. Actually, you're like my adult homie. Like we met like a
Look,
couple of years ago.
Heston understands what I'm talking about, though. We'll get into context later on it, but you know, priorities. You know, is you know.
Well, it's actually funny you say that because that's what my first shout out is about. First shout out. Well, I guess second shout out at this point goes out to Jesus and Daniela, who, if y'all didn't listen, that was a sports show. Yeah, that was a sports show.
talked about it.
Yeah, so for anyone who doesn't listen to our sports show on Wednesdays 9 a.m., what's up?
It was good.
Yeah, was good. But
Yeah.
I've been cucking Damien the last couple of
Dog.
times we've made plans to get together and
Guys,
watch like a
guys.
boxing match or like a UFC,
UFC,
event.
dog.
Like, whatever it is.
There's been some events that we planned way ahead of time.
Right.
And he has definitely goose egged me
Yeah.
on multiple like.
Yeah,
it's bad, guys.
and we're gonna get together for Christmas.
But it is love to Steven and to
No. Hey, Steven, yeah, and then
Steven
Jesus
for
and
his birthday
Daniela.
and
Yeah,
Jesus for getting
so
married.
what happened
Like,
was
big ups, big
this
ups.
past Saturday, Damien and I were supposed to get together for the boxing match,
Big ups.
which is like a big one.
Yep.
And on top of that, UFC was on too, so we probably
Yep.
would have double screened that shit. But
Yep.
very last minute, Jesus announced that they were gonna like have a ceremony. So like they,
Right.
they were already engaged, like they were gonna get married and stuff. But this kind of like was like a throw it together type situation.
Right.
So Damien and I had already made plans, but like I'm gonna keep it real. Like the wedding took priority, and then
Right.
Steven's birthday celebration was literally the same fucking day.
So I'm gonna help Heston explain.
Oh.
Because
Oh, are you
other
gonna help
things
me?
also took effect.
Oh,
so
well,
the
sure,
bachelor
yeah.
party also did too. Because
Oh yeah, so
there were like
the
2
Saturday
or 3
before that, it
we
was
had
Jesus'
multiple
bachelor party.
events scheduled,
Right.
and I just got goose egged on all of them. So I mean, but again, I'm not hating. I mean, I think it's congratulatory to everybody. I'm cool with it. Heston knows I'm really not tripping, but Heston does know that he's about to get a hard time for a very long time.
Well,
so
I mean, as long as we make Christmas happen, everything will be okay.
But Christmas may not happen. And
one of my best friends.
Yeah.
I've known Jesus since 6th grade.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And like we've been tight for a long time, dude. So congrats to them for the wedding. The wedding was awesome.
That is
like
congrats.
he's the first friend that I have that actually got married. It's like I've been to weddings before, but like
family,
he's one of the homies, dude.
Right,
yeah, so
right,
it was really weird and like really different.
Yeah.
And it had like a lasting impression on me. I was like, this is some real shit, dude. Cause like, you know how like you're bros, but like you don't get to see like the legitimate like intimate side of like your homies. That's like for your girl. You know what I mean?
You don't.
Right.
I mean, some do.
Kiss
I
your
heard.
homies before you put them to bed.
Some of y'all, I heard
but
y'all
like,
do. But
but that's what I'm getting at though. So like,
But
it was
yeah,
it was very interesting being able to see Jesus'
different
like
dynamic.
well, yeah, seeing like their relationship like on display and like a display of that relationship and like the wedding and stuff, and it was cool. I guess it's like something I've never thought of before. Like everyone has like girlfriends and stuff, and like it's always like a thing, but like I've never really thought about like what's that guy like, you know what I mean? Like what's Betso like when he's with somebody, you know what I mean? Like I don't think about that shit.
Right.
So just hearing him talk about like how much she meant to him and
getting to see it, right?
yeah, like it was weird, but it was really cool. Like it was very cool, and I thought the ceremony was awesome, and I'm happy for him. So shout out to those guys. And last on my list, big shout out. You're gonna love this, bro. Do you know what Cameo is?
Depends on what term you're using it in.
No, it's a service, kind of like Fiverr.
No.
Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know, Damien included, Cameo is a website where like celebrities, voice actors, like anyone you can think of, people go on there and they can, it's kind of like Fiverr, they'll receive like requests to do stuff. And Cameo is centered around like messages. So like you can get Drake and Josh to say what's up to your homie, and they charge X amount to do a personalized message.
Okay.
Or you can get
but
Aaron Rodgers to say what's up to the fam.
What
you know, like
are we talking
it
about?
varies.
Though?
It varies based on like whoever's doing it. Like they all set their own prices.
So if I wanted Aaron Rodgers to say what's up on Christmas,
if he's on Cameo,
right? If he's on there, and I said I won't say what's up to my boy Heston for
that
Christmas,
would be so cool.
how much do you think I'd have to pay for that?
I don't know. It's weird. Some people here's the thing, right? There's kind of a give and take, right? Like some people like they're not that interested in doing Cameo, but they're like, if you pay me $300, I will say some shit. But then there's like the flip side.
Bro.
There's some people that are like, give me $15 and I got you, and then they just do
that's
a
what I'm
bunch
saying.
of them.
But it's just like, why wouldn't those kind of people like just do it for the low? Like, what do you need $300 for? You make millions, bitch. The fuck.
Yeah, but
That'd be kind of cool. So I'm gonna look into seeing if
That
Aaron
would
Rodgers
be-
can say what's up. I'm
that'd be
gonna
really
tell you this
awesome.
right now. If he's charging anything over like $50,
I mean,
that
fair.
shit ain't fucking
I mean,
happening.
that's fair. I wouldn't ask you to do
and
that.
fuck that. We can just go to Lambeau Field
Right.
and see him or some
Fuck
shit.
yeah,
Like if I'm gonna pay
yeah,
$300, we can just go watch a fucking game and like or some
Right.
shit. Like no.
okay,
bro.
well, so that's what it is, right?
Yo.
So like you can look
That's
up.
kinda cool,
Yeah,
though.
yeah. Like you can go to Cameo. You can
you
look
have
up.
it?
I have one, and I'm gonna play it. This guy hired Bruce Buffer to dump his girlfriend for him.
Oh my god.
on Cameo.
That is probably epic as
Yeah,
hell.
so I'm gonna play it so that y'all can hear it. It's great.
It's time for Kaylee to
Move on.
That is fucked up.
Oh,
Dude,
man.
so
So for anyone who doesn't know,
Oh
he's the
my.
guy that Bruce Buffer is UFC, right? Yeah. Okay. So his brother does boxing.
yeah.
The most iconic voice, other than maybe Joe Rogan, of the UFC. He does all of the main events.
So I'm pretty sure you heard it. Let's get ready to rumble.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah.
That guy. He's the main guy, but his brothers do
Right.
shit
Right.
too. Oh my god, bro. So I'm almost gonna say the tone and the way that video came.
It was awesome.
That has to be a prank. That couldn't have been legit. That sounds more pranky.
I think it was legit.
Oh, fuck. Bro, that's clever, man. But it's just like, do y'all really need to make more
and I will say
money
this
that
too
way?
about Cameo. Well, it's extra cash, dude. Dude, that video took him like 10 seconds.
But dude, so when he goes to UFC and does that one announcement, he's making like fucking
Hey,
for
dude,
like 15 seconds. So he does that for 3 seconds, and we're getting overtaxed.
Maybe
like,
he's one of those people that just enjoys doing it.
or maybe
Because there are people on Cameo that like are famous, like legit, and like they don't charge a lot.
so,
They just like doing it.
Like I said, I'd be cool if they're like hitting me with like $10-$20.
Yeah.
That's fine. But like if y'all coming like $300-$400 all that, like you sound like Larry right now.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
For real though.
You know what I'm saying?
For real though.
Come on, man.
Dude, we should make that a merch option. Like, don't be a Larry.
Don't be a Larry.
Don't be a Larry, bro.
But we'll break it down and do like Terry whatever, but put like
And like cross out
loser
the T.
plus Terry Larry.
Don't be a Larry.
Don't be a fucking Larry, dude. Oh my gosh, bro, that shit's clever. I like that. I'm actually gonna look it up and see like the options.
And I will say this, like,
It'd be cool.
you can make any request you want, but they can deny
Decline
your request.
it.
Yeah, they can decline it.
Well,
so
look, I'm gonna tell you right now. If they tell me that it costs hella money, I'm declining they shit. So it's fine. we can. This is a two-way street. I'm cool with that.
And there's all kinds of people
That
on there.
shit's so cool though.
Yeah.
I've never heard about that. I'm
Yeah.
glad you said that shit. Look, guys, y'all go do that because I'm definitely about to do it. But look, I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
Well, it makes a cool gift
Look.
too. You know what I mean? Like for someone like me, like if you
Right.
got Aaron Rodgers
Look.
to like say a message for me, I would be so.
I'm
fucking
gonna tell you
hyped.
guys right now. This is more of a site that kind of seems like it's for Heston's pockets, okay? Because if you meet the right celebrity, right, 10, 15, whatever, cool. Heston would be one of those guys that would spend $200 or $300 for a celebrity to maybe say something to somebody.
I probably would.
He
depending
would.
on who it is.
I'm not
depending
about
on
to-
who it is.
so it-
and they'd have to
look.
say some good shit.
I would pay like $200-$300 for like a singer to sing my mom happy birthday or some shit. Like that, it's gonna have to be very
I think they have
serious.
some stuff like that on
Right.
there too. Yeah.
I would pay for that. Anything else out of that, look, y'all my homeboys and shit. Look, y'all getting like a $10 message from somebody. I'm not about to drop $200-$300 unless.
Yeah, I just read something about Cameo. Actually,
You
I think
know-
it was Kevin from The Office.
Shit.
He made over $1 million just off Cameo. He's their largest like earner. Like he made like over $1 million.
That is nut.
And I was like, holy shit. And all he's doing is talking into his phone.
That is nutty as pecans.
Right.
That is nutty as almonds.
Right.
That is nutty as cashews. I don't even know what. That's nutty as planters.
Right.
God.
All right, I do have a good boy
dude.
shout out this week. The only good boy shout out so far has gone out to my dog the week that I got her. Good boy shout out this week goes out to Arthur. He's a stray dog that followed a Swedish racing team throughout their entire not their entire, but through their 430-mile endurance race in Ecuador. And the race included runs through the wild jungles of the Amazon and swimming through several rivers. And the dog, like, after he started with them, he finished the entire race with them. And the only reason why he did that was because they fed him a single meatball during one of their breaks.
Just one meatball.
They gave him a meatball, and he stayed with them,
So much
for the
stamina.
rest of the run.
Yeah, because you know why? That dog wants a fucking another meatball.
Yeah.
And you know what's
But
funny?
that's cool, though.
Hey, you know what is cool? Well, you know what's not cool? When you see like the backstage of it, the dog didn't eat for like 2 days, and then they gave him that one meatball, and so like he's following them like I want to eat.
I bet they probably fed him more, but
I mean,
like
they
it
should-
started.
But I'm just saying,
yeah.
like, think about that dynamic of it. Like, he
But
didn't
they're
eat
like,
for like
"Man,
a
dude,
week.
this
and
dog's
they're like,
kinda killing my
let's
buzz
give
a
him
little
this
bit."
juicy ass meatball on the race day, and let's like not feed him for a week before that. So then when he
no.
eats that one meatball, he'll just fucking follow us to eat like
That's
anything
nuts.
else.
But yeah.
I mean, that's cool as shit.
Arthur's
I mean,
awesome.
I'm pretty sure they train, like, they be training dogs to do all that shit. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's not what I'm saying, but you know, I always
Right.
gotta give that
Right.
crazy twist of like, what if? Like,
Right. All right. If y'all are listening right now, feel free to take a quick break.
Go ahead, please.
Maybe like 30 seconds because Damien has to go piss.
Y'all already know I'm a dummy. I do it
He's
every
gotta go
episode,
piss.
but it's okay.
I'm gonna start with the topics. I got a couple of them that are
Yes, sir.
like don't require that much input. But if you want to yell at us, if you want to yell at us from the bathroom, you're welcome to. I have two like tech related topics that I want to get into. One of which I actually do want to talk to Damien about. So like I'm gonna chill for a minute. But the first one involves a new wind turbine that has been made. It's an offshore wind turbine. that is colossal. It's massive. And they said that the power that they can generate from this new wind turbine they're going to start using can power an entire house for 2 straight days with 1 revolution. So, like, with 1 spin of the turbine, it can power a single house for over 2 days with the energy generated from it, which I think is bananas. I've been saying this for a long time that, like, there's, like, not only wind energy, and I think that there's a lot of unused real estate, like, in the ocean that we could take advantage of, but, like, I also think that, like, we could, like, take advantage of, like, the currents, too, to absorb energy for use, obviously, and we could create, like, generators and, like, stuff that can harness just, like, the movement of the water. Like, we would obviously not want it to be intrusive, but I do think that there's a lot of opportunity there. But I do think that the future is in nuclear. I think nuclear is going to be inherited, like, very strongly here pretty soon. But those turbines are super cool, and I think it's badass. Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, my question is, who can access those?
Like the energy? Mm-hmm. I think it depends. I think there's a lot of variables that go into that.
Is it like a national outage type of thing?
It could be something that's stored.
You know what I'm saying?
It could be something that's stored. I will say this, like, for places that have, like, city provided, like, solar panels and stuff, they provide that to the grid. So, like, I think that, like, as a whole, it could lower, like, everyone's bill. But, I mean, based on how much output there is, that might not be very much. You know what I mean? But it would make a lot of sense that, like, if it's possible that they would store it. So that, like, if there is, like, some sort of outage or something, they can have, like, a large-scale generator type situation. Yep. Yeah. But, yeah, I think, like, whoever owns it, like whatever nation owns those turbines would obviously, like, probably benefit from them paired with, like, where they're located. Like, what waters are they located in? And then, like, what happens if it's in international waters? Like, that's probably another topic as well. But, yeah, they're just talking about this new, like, massive turbine. The only thing I could think of that would have stopped them from doing this for so long is the fact that, like, I bet, like, if repairs were necessary or something, them being out in the middle of the ocean probably makes that extremely difficult.
I would imagine so.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only thing I was thinking of where, like, is it worth the investment? You know what I mean? Like, putting it out there. I mean, you'd obviously have to access it by, like, helicopter. And then, you know, under the right weather conditions and everything else. So I was like, But that's a new thing that they're doing.
I think that it's a very clever idea. I'm just wondering, like, do certain people get that? Is it for everyone, or, like, I mean, it all everything all sounds good, right? But if the only people that can get it are Larry's, then, like,
let's be honest, Larry's get first dibs at everything. Right.
So, I mean, what are we really talking about, right? I mean, it sounds cool, but will we ever even get to ever use it?
Yeah. From that perspective, I could see what you're saying, but also just, like, from a tech perspective, I think it's interesting.
That shit is cool as shit.
Yeah.
That shit is cool.
Now, okay, also in the tech world, Hyundai released a new model of car called the Nexo. And the Nexo emits water vapor and purifies the air as it's running. And it purifies the air to a 99.9% purification. So the gas emitted from the vehicle is more pure than ambient air. Because ambient air is less pure than 99.9%. And they actually did a test for this. They had an Olympic champion, Miera Belmonte, or Belmont, whichever it is. They had like a tube connected to the exhaust of the car, and she was in a bubble, and she was running on a treadmill, only breathing in the air coming from the exhaust of the vehicle, and she was chilling, bro. She was just hanging out. And the car was on.
That's insane.
And like I said, the air is more pure in from the car than the actual air. So it's actually more beneficial to you to, like, like fucking like on the fucking pipe, you know what I mean? And just suck that shit in than to actually just be breathing out everything else. I'm surprised that this was actually passed because I've heard of a lot of cases of like cars that can run on water and like cars that run on batteries and like renewable cars and all that stuff, and then like the government finds out about it and then like they shut that shit down. Like you got some dudes that show up in a briefcase and tell you to shut the fuck up and stop doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? Because you make like a renewable like power cell or something, or you make a car that doesn't need gas and that suddenly breaks their fucking corrupted corporate fucking bullshit. You know what I mean?
So
I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but there's been a lot of cases like that where like they're working on like a new type of car or something, and then
they just I don't know.
You never hear from them again.
Right. I mean, I don't know if this is really gonna come out. I like the name of it though, and what it could be. I honestly feel like Teslas are about to start running the world, though. So I feel like people are trying to do other shit to try to stay relevant. But I feel like here within the next maybe 10 to 20 years, it'll just be a bunch of Teslas.
Speaking of Tesla, Elon Musk moved to Austin.
Why not?
Welcome, Elon. Joe Rogan's here.
We
Elon Musk is here.
Right.
Dude, Texas is popping, bro.
Dog, we've been popping.
We're popping, dude.
We've been popping.
Oh, and then like
a skillet.
Somebody else moved here too. From California. And my favorite Rocket League YouTuber moved to Austin too, which is pretty cool. What's up, Sunless? What's up, man? But we'll go ahead and move on. Let's see. Oh, this is what I wanted to get into.
Here we go. Here we go.
Did you hear, Damien, that the former head of the Israel Space Agency claimed that a galactic federation of other aliens has not only made but has been in contact with the US and Israel in secret, and says that the aliens won't reveal themselves until they feel like that humanity is ready for it.
So I feel like that particular message has already been portrayed like years ago, maybe even decades ago.
Like
if I'm being honest, yeah, right.
What's up?
And so, like, I think as far as the government goes, they're just waiting until they feel like people can handle something like that. Like, if they tell people that shit right now, it's just gonna be mass hysteria.
See, I don't understand that though. I'd be like, okay, there's aliens now, so like, what do we do about it?
Well, I wouldn't say
and, like,
aliens
what can I do
now.
about it? Not a goddamn thing.
I would be like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, if I was a government official, right, that had to present this, I'd say, look,
they also
dude,
said
like,
that Trump knows about it.
Well, of course he does. He's the president.
No, the presidents never find out about aliens.
No, that is bullshit.
That's off the books, bro.
No, it is. It's actually in a whole book of a project that all presidents are aware of when they take the office.
I don't think so.
Bro, this started.
I don't think so.
I think
the reason why is because the president is only involved for a maximum of 8 years, and then they're gone. Bro. I think like something of this magnitude requires consistency. Bro. So I think I don't think the presidents find out about shit.
Oh, that's a lie.
I really don't.
Bro, I'm telling you.
And if they do find out about some shit, I don't think they tell them everything.
Do you know? So the only reason we even really know about this is because a president told us about it.
Who?
Oh.
Yikes.
Bro, we're talking like a minute ago, though. But I'm telling you, like, all of our presidents that have been in office, they've seen these little crafts and heard about it, and they didn't really know how to respond to it, so they never really said nothing. One person came out and said, like...
I don't think there is a way to respond to it. Like, they're just here, and, like, that's it.
I could tell you right now, every president definitely knows that aliens are real. Now, whether they actually contact them and do all that, they do have that ability. Some probably just don't. But I'm not going to sit here and say that any president now has no idea about it, because that's... Nah, bro, it's not
we can both say that... Like, we're both convinced that they've been here. Like, they're already here, and they've been here for a while, right? Like, I think we both agree on that.
Yeah. Yes. So, I mean, the thing is, right, people think when it comes to aliens, right, you have to have different perspectives about it.
Right.
Like, you would think if an alien came down here, people were like, oh, they would look green. They'd be bald. They'd have big eyes. And no,
I mean, all those things are probably, well, they're probably gray and have big eyes and they're bald. Like, those are probably true.
Right. That would be true. But there are also aliens that look like human beings, supposedly.
Maybe. That'd be kind of cool.
So, I mean, have you ever seen...
You'd fuck them, right?
Dude, where's my car?
Yeah.
Those were aliens.
Right.
But did they look like it?
No.
There you go.
Right.
So they're saying, like, that movie was pretty much like a pinnacle of telling us they're aliens here.
Right.
They look like humans though.
Okay.
But I mean, people don't watch movies on the basis of thinking that they're trying to show us something or tell us something. Mm-hmm. But of course I do, because I'm a huge conspiracy theorist kind of guy.
dig it,
so
yeah.
I watch all this stuff. I'm telling you,
Would you fuck an alien?
without question, I'd fuck them if they look like one. I don't need them to even look
Okay.
like a human. Yeah.
What would be too much?
What
would the deal breaker be to fuck an alien?
There isn't a deal breaker. They're way smarter than us. They're more intelligent than us.
You're like, they know what's up. They could probably make you nut with
Dude.
their brains.
And then have like all 30 babies like on like in a snap, and you'd be like, "Oh shit! Oh hey, buddy! Hey, what's up, little
This
guy?
isn't what I
Hey.
sind up for.
Hey, oh, come here, little buddy! Like, yeah,
This
bro,
one's
like,
not gray. No.
right. I don't think that one's mine. That one's a different color.
Right,
but
right.
I mean, dude, I mean, you would.
Oh,
like,
I also want to say,
man.
whenever I think of aliens, I don't. What is it? American Dad. I always think back to American Dad, and they have aliens that could shapeshift.
Right.
And I keep forgetting
I'm
that's
saying.
a superpower you can have.
That's
and
what
I'd
I'm
like for it to be
saying.
known that if there's any superpower I can have, we talked about this before, it'd be shapeshifting. That's the one that I would like.
Shape-shifting to me, I like it and I appreciate it. But like, I'd have to pick something like
You could look like anybody.
mind-wise though.
I mean, mind is cool.
Like they're saying, that's why I pick like telekinesis, or I pick like maybe mind reading or something like that.
Well, here's
you
the
know?
thing. You don't have to mind read. You can just look like that person's spouse and then ask them questions.
I mean, that's true, but
And
at
they'll
the
tell you
same
anything.
time, if you don't know like how that person is
shapeshift
with their spouse,
shapeshift as that person's therapist.
yeah, but you
and ask them
you
questions.
also have to play like a certain like level of saying some shit to them that other person would know, because they'd be like,
Oh, that's true. They'd be like, why are you acting weird? You're like,
right?
I just don't feel
why
good.
are you acting weird tonight?
Anyways, what's up? Like,
right? You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Like if you just shift change it to somebody right, you're like,
Yeah.
well, I'm about to like get this shit tonight. She's like, you never touch me. Like, leave me alone and move. Like, what do you do? Like, tonight, you're getting this shit tonight. I don't.
what's up?
You know, so that's why I don't really like. Now, shape shifting would be cool, but I mean, I see how it could benefit people, but it could also put you in a very like crazy situation if
Yeah.
you shapeshift it at the wrong time and you don't really know what the hell's going on. But you have to act like you do, because apparently the person looks just like you knew all this stuff already,
Right.
and then you don't know. You're just kind of like, so what do you do? Like, I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick, and then you shapeshift into a roach,
Hello.
and then like run out through the drain. Like, I mean, what do you do at that point? Like, yeah, that's a little insane. But I mean, I dig it though. But yeah, I mean, I'm ready for it. I think they're already here. I mean, I don't feel like the world's ready for it.
How
But
do you
I
think
mean,
they would announce it? Like whenever they're ready.
they'll announce it with one.
Whoa!
I mean,
so you think like press conference, like side to side, like, hey,
They'll have to. they'll have to, because if they
yeah, well,
just
because
say,
there'd be a lot of speculation, right? They'd be like,
Dude.
no, they're lying, like they're full of
Right.
shit. And be like, dude,
Or-
look, he's right fucking here.
or
dude.
they'll be like, they're dangerous and they're this and that. So you just bring
Oh,
one
so
with
they would
you,
have to
and they
vouch.
let them get on and be
they
like,
would have to vouch. So like, if they
we're
went
here
on
for
together,
peace.
yeah, they'd be like, look,
We're-
like we're cool. We're not trying to
Look.
we're not trying to touch
Right.
your buttholes or anything. Like everything's cool. We have stolen a few cows. We're sorry about it, but
Right.
like, what's up?
They have to
Those
do it that
abduction
way.
stories are real. We
Yep.
don't want to talk about it. Sorry,
Yep.
guys, our bad. But like, we're cool. Everything's cool. What's up?
Exactly.
I didn't even think about
Exactly.
that. That would actually make me feel good
I
about
mean,
it.
it would make everybody feel better. Like, they have to bring that out.
Okay,
with
weird.
one there.
They're here. I
With one
don't
there.
believe in Christianity anymore, so I don't know how to feel about that. But they
You
seem
know?
chill, so like maybe we're chill.
Exactly.
You know there would be extremists though. You know there'd be some crazy fucking people.
There is
dude.
going to be, but I feel like their best bet of when they tell us that,
How about we just fucking kill them?
they so, and see, that would be the
It
problem
sounds
with
bad, and that's a slippery slope. But dude, I
No.
felt that way about so much stuff. I'm like,
See,
we don't need this person here. Like, this person does like not contribute to society. They're a pain in everyone's ass. Let's just get rid of them.
right. I feel like you start getting, like you said, into a
But that
slippery
is a slippery slope though, because then like, what if somebody tries to make an art? Like, let's get rid of you.
People are
And you're
like, well,
no.
let's kill the aliens. Well, we don't even know what the hell they can do. We know what we can do, but we already know that they're smarter than us and like better than us in so many areas. So
Right.
how are we gonna try to kill them if we don't know how to?
Extremists aren't always smart. I'm not saying they're not always not smart, but they're not always smart.
I mean, I think that them announcing aliens to the world in general, it's going to cause chaos. No matter what they do. Unless they wait like another 20 years.
That'll be a fire episode.
Let like my son, who's like now 11, be my age. And then he's like, oh, Dad, yeah, I mean, we already knew aliens existed. Do it like... Kirsten already knows. He's like, yeah, aliens are real. Like, I've seen a bunch of stuff on them, and you talk about it all the time, Dad. And I'm like, well, I mean...
oh, yeah, his kids listen to our show.
Yeah, I don't want you to just listen to what I say, but he hears, like, real, actual alien topics outside of the show and, like, all type of conspiracies, because I'm always talking about this kind of stuff, right? So he be chiming in, listening when I'm talking to other people, and he's like, Dad, I never thought about that. Like, it's just the truth. So their best bet is either you bring them out now, and you have one with you, and just know like a war's gonna happen, or you just wait another 10 or 20 years, and then y'all come out and say like aliens have been here, like y'all already know this, like,
right?
What's up, like, and I think it blows over easier if they wait a little longer. If they drop it now, they have to have one on stage, bro. Because if they just say aliens are here, guys, people are gonna freak the hell out because they're not showing you what they look like. So then people are going to be like, what do they look like? What if my neighbor's one? Or I actually know this one person who acts weird. Like, then it's going to mess up.
It's going to get weird.
Everything,
I feel
bro.
That.
Like,
you have the script, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm 4 beers deep and, like, a bunch of drinks. So, like, I got to take a piss. So,
hey, look at him taking
yeah, I know, right?
I'm
a piece of shit. So,
out of my book.
If you want to, you can just pick whatever you want and then just start it.
Well, I mean, the next one, you know, that was in line here was...
Or keep talking about aliens, whatever.
I mean, I could talk about aliens all day.
Yeah, right.
I mean, but, you know, it is what it is. The next segment we were going to get into is about movies. And do you think it would be better to have equals of movies instead of sequels or prequels? So my biggest thing is when it comes to prequels, I don't like how they make the first movie a regular movie and then the second movie is a prequel. I think that if it's going to be a prequel, we need 2 movies of that particular genre, then bring a prequel to take it back, then make a 4th movie to pick back up where the second movie left off, mix it up a little bit. As far as...
I'm glad we're talking about this.
I mean,
I thought you'd have a lot to say.
Because it's great, bro. Like,
yeah. Okay. So I want to explain what an equal is. I don't know if you know. Because I learned what this was too. Sorry, guys. Took a piss. It was awesome. Y'all should do it sometime.
or don't, and just
don't.
mess up your bladder. Up to you.
Just never piss. So on equals, right? An equal. Okay. So we have prequels and sequels. And an equal is like a story that's already been told, but from a new perspective. So like somebody was saying that like we should have more equals instead of prequels or sequels.
I don't agree
and
with that.
Well, maybe, right? Because like a story is told from like who's probably the most interesting character in the story, right? You would assume, right?
Right.
But I feel like there are some instances where it could be really cool. Like think like Lord of the Rings, but from like Sauron's perspective, or like Harry Potter from Voldemort's perspective.
So that would be
Harry
cool.
Potter was the first one I thought of, and I know you're a huge Harry Potter fan.
That
so
would be cool.
What if we got like a Voldemort movie?
Will that be sick?
That'd be fucking cool.
But I also think it's cool, right? So my whole method of dropping a prequel is at least have 2 movies first. Like, don't make one and then drop a prequel.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Make like 2, then drop a prequel.
Unless it's like a one-off, like if it's like its own thing, and then you want to like tell the story before that.
They've done that before,
cool.
and I'm just like, that is so stupid. Like, I think drop 2 movies, right? Then drop a prequel, right? That takes you back before to make maybe those first 2 make sense. Then drop a 4th that picks up after 2.
Right.
Like, I feel like that's like the best way to really incorporate making 1,000 movies, unless you're Harry Potter. Then he's just in fucking wizard camp all the time, and it's great. Like you can just make like 9 of those.
Well, but they're also doing a prequel series of Harry Potter too, which is fantastic.
Well,
which is great.
It is.
It's
great.
awesome.
So that's why I'm saying, like, even without a Voldemort, right, as an equal, they can just smash Fantastic Beasts like another 2 or 3 movies.
They could, but what I'm saying is like,
you know.
that's something that like should be considered more. Like, you don't have to make another movie. Like, what if you just made like a movie from like a different perspective? Like, because I think a lot of people are starting to get tired of like prequels and sequels. So like people are like, we want something different. Like, give us something new. You know what I mean? So like, well, and kind of like Star Wars, right? Like they made like Solo, and they made Rogue One. Like, they're like not really prequels. They're just like stuff that happened like while some other shit was going on.
Right.
And that new series that's coming out, The Bad Batch, dude, that series looks fucking sick. I'm still gonna jump in on watching the Clone Wars, but this is basically like a sequel to the Clone Wars. I still really want to watch that because I am super into Star Wars. The new series, the new trilogy, like kind of fucked that up a little bit. But The Mandalorian is sick. I think they've dropped all the episodes. So I'm gonna binge that shit like really hard. And all this new. Okay, well, I guess we can kind of like that. Kind of takes us into our next topic. Anyways, Disney dropped their whole fucking load. I'm talking like blue balls shit. Like they dumped all of it recently at their D23 event. Shit. Oh yeah, so on some blue ball shit, bro. Like, hey, if y'all need to hear about blue balls, listen to our last episode.
For sure.
Oh
my god.
So they dropped a bunch of shit. So I wanted to talk to you about this too because we're both kind of fucking nerds. Like, we're both kind of into this. You're not big on Star Wars, but like you fuck with Marvel, I know for sure.
Yep.
So on Marvel, then they made an announcement for like all their new shit that's coming out. Did you see all this stuff as it was popping off?
Yep, I sure did.
Yeah. So, they got WandaVision, which looks like They got the new Doctor Strange movie, The Multiverse Madness. That one's gonna be amazing. Captain Falcon and the Winter Soldier on Disney Plus also looks like it's gonna be really good. They got the Black Widow movie, which for sure you're probably gonna see.
You already know that's my baby.
See it. We'll see.
That's my baby. You know I'm about to watch her.
They got the Loki show coming out, which like looks okay. They have this Marvel show called a movie that's coming out called What If, and it's like experiencing like alternate timelines and stuff with the same characters, but it's in the art style kind of similar to Spider-Man Into the Multiverse. Like, it's like animated, but it looks pretty good. It's called What If. That one looks pretty good. They have Shang-Chi. That's the first like Chinese or like Asian descent like Marvel superhero. That's supposed to be pretty cool. Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel 2, Eternals, Hawkeye, and She-Hulk. I have confirmed, well, not me, like, I'm fucking nobody, but they've confirmed that Mark Ruffalo and this other dude for Abomination are both going to be in the She-Hulk movie. So at first I was like, She-Hulk sounds lame, but then I was like, oh, so like they're going to have the other Hulk and Abomination? Like, that sounds badass.
It won't be. I'm pretty sure, bro, they've shot all these fucking scenes already, bro. They're just dropping it in different orders.
Right.
Man. Like,
so are there any of those that you're particularly excited about?
Everything on the Marvel side, like the Black Widow, the She-Hulk, like all those, I'm very interested in. To be completely honest, the only thing I'm ready for is May 2021. Or it could be
that's my birthday.
It could be the week of, if I'm not lying, but King Kong Godzilla comes out right there.
The last Godzilla movie came out on my birthday.
I think it is. I think it's May 2021, if I'm not mistaken. It could be like the 18th.
No. I think it was like the weekend of my birthday or some shit.
It might be like the 18th or something like that. But
we should go then for my birthday. We should go for my birthday.
And like I said, bro,
that'd be cool.
We already have the HBO where we can see it on there.
We should go for Godzilla. We should go to the movies,
bro.
For God,
everything else,
we should watch some other stuff at
home.
Everything
else is at the crib. Godzilla and
Godzilla,
Kong, that's in theaters, bro.
I think so.
There's no way that's happening with me on a living room couch. Fuck that.
You've been hyping it up for years.
Dude, I've been waiting for this crap.
So
dude.
there's no one else I'd want to see it with than you because like you're the most hyped about it. And like we could probably bring Steven too because he's also like really hyped about it.
I invited him because he said he's been on it since like 2014.
I know, yeah, I saw y'all
and I was
talking
like,
on Facebook.
Me too, bro. That's why he invited me. Let's go.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, bring whoever you want. It's a really huge deal to me. Like, if nobody goes, I don't care. Like, I'm still gonna be there. And I'm talking about like on the very first night, which I get off work at 9. I'm probably going to be at the movie ready to see that shit like 11 midnight that night.
Yeah.
Like, dog.
Cool.
Dog. Oh my gosh, that movie's going to be so sick, dog.
And then you don't care so much about this, but they did like make an absolutely insane announcement for like Star Wars. A couple, they announced season 3 of The Mandalorian. They're doing a Lando movie, which is pretty cool. They got The Bad Batch, which I already talked about, which looks badass. They did announce another Indiana Jones. I don't know why they like dropped that in with all this stuff, but that's there. Rogue Squadron is supposed to be like a dogfight movie about like a group of guys that like they're like X-wing fighters. And then a droid story looks really interesting too. Like I don't know what that's going to be about, but the title's interesting. The most interesting here though is the Obi-Wan Kenobi movie that's series. I think it's a series. That's bringing back Ewan McGregor and Christian Haydenson, both as the original Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader. Like, they're both going to be in it.
Oh, that's pretty intense.
Dude, it's going to be sick.
The fact that I'm not a huge Star Wars guy, though, I can almost kind of care less.
I know you don't give a shit.
What I can say is Dunes is coming out on the 18th.
I know.
It is supposed to have the trailer.
I know.
For...
Oh, and one other announcement that like I kind of gave a shit about. That was a part of like all their other stuff that they announced. They're making a Buzz Lightyear movie that is like not Toy Story related. It's like about the original Buzz Lightyear, like the space guy, the space cadet dude. So it's about Buzz Lightyear, and he's gonna be like in space, like doing shit, which also looks really cool.
That does sound cool.
I might see that. Yeah, it looks interesting. But yeah, I wanted to say that too. So that also looks awesome.
Yeah, the only reason I'm bringing up Dunes is because we're supposed to get the Godzilla.
Oh right, yeah, Dune is
trailer.
supposed to be. It's supposed to have the teaser for Godzilla.
Right. And so I think that I am gonna go see Dunes, just to see if that trailer pops up.
Right. Well, we already discussed this, and you said if it doesn't, you're leaving, and you're getting your money back.
I won't leave only because I finally watched the actual trailer for Dunes.
It looks good, right?
It almost looks like. Yeah, it's not bad. It almost looks kind of like a on steroids type of like Prince of Persia kind of shit, where like his dad controls like a part of like the fucking universe, and then like he ends up kind of finding that out within trying to protect it and shit. Like
that sounds cool.
It looks like it's gonna be crazy,
okay, cool.
But I'm really only there, like we said, for the trailer straight up. But I will stay and watch the movie though, only because. It looks decent, so
I dig.
I mean, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna probably peep that this weekend.
Okay.
And we'll talk about that,
Okay.
and all that. Yo.
Let's go on to our Would You Rathers.
Ooh,
what you got for us this week, big boy?
All right, so
hey, y'all answer along with us.
Please do.
What are y'all are gonna hear these questions? Y'all comment what y'all would pick.
And so, like, what it is, right? We're getting
and argue with each other
more into like a holiday type of would you rather since we're within the holidays.
Yeah, that sounds great.
So I'm gonna do holidays for probably this week, next week, and then we'll mix it up as we get back into New Year.
Okay.
So this first one, of course, isn't related, but the other ones will be. Would you rather run across fire or roll over hot coal?
What's the distance? For the sake of the conversation, let's make one.
So let's say for the sake of the distance. Let's say 10 feet.
10 feet.
Right.
I think running across 10 feet is
a
lot easier than... You think so?
I think you would die because it doesn't say the extremity of the fire.
It doesn't say the extremity of the heat of the coals either, though.
I mean, but you can expect there's just going to be a bunch of just hot coals and you just roll. I think I would rather roll than to run through fire for doing 10 feet. Now, if we do like 5 feet, I'll run through fire. Like I said, it depends on the distance. It didn't
I don't
give me a
think 10
distance.
feet is that far. I think to run 10 feet is not that bad.
Have you ever tried to dunk a basketball?
Well, that's height. That's different. I'm talking distance. Distance is not that far.
So the distance from the ground to the rim.
Well,
is
right.
10
Well,
feet.
I mean, it seems like a lot because you can't jump that high. But
right.
like if you're running that distance, it's not that bad.
But you also don't take into effect how tall you are to the rim. You take into effect from your feet to the rim.
Oh, well, right, yeah.
Right. I'd roll over.
I would run through the fire.
10 feet.
Yeah.
Bro, that's like here.
I'd run some thick ass boots and I'd wear like some pants. And I would just like I would run and then I would jump at the end too, and I would just hope that somebody could put me out. Like,
I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Would you rather experience Christmas in 1700 or in 2100?
Christmas?
Mm-hmm. I'm picking 2100.
Same. Yeah.
I mean 1700. Well, we're exchanging like bread and shit, loaves of bread and shit. Like
I've graced you with my presents. Happy holidays.
Here's a jar of sand from the far east side of Sahad. Like, no,
right,
dude. Like, all right. Would you rather have everyone on your team be elf-sized and you be normal, or have everyone be normal and you be elf-sized?
The team for what?
It doesn't say.
Well,
We're just saying. I
for
mean,
the sake
I
of
would say.
conversation.
Well, I don't know. I mean, for the
I mean,
holidays,
we're talking basketball.
right? Well, I mean, in this case, right, this is it's a holiday. Would you rather? So we'd have to say it would pertain to the holiday.
hockey?
So cooking, or I don't know, like wrapping gifts, or I mean, it'd be something like that. Probably, I'm pretty sure. You know, like it'd have to be holiday based because it's a holiday question.
And we're just talking about size.
Yep.
I
Would
would
you
say-
rather be normal than be elves, or you be an elf and then be normal?
I would say me be elves because that has like the least impact on the team.
Yeah, I'd rather be big and have elf
Okay.
people around me because I think it'd just be cool to see like a bunch of like little like.
I mean, I respect it.
I mean, it'd also be cool to be an elf,
Yeah.
but it's like,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, I don't know. Being an elf would be a different dynamic,
Right.
Which would be definitely cool as shit. But
Which, by the way, I do need to say something.
yeah,
Although it's a good movie, I think Elf is one of the most overrated holiday movies like out there. Feel free to cancel me if you want, but I do think Elf is like one of the most overrated Christmas movies of all time.
I mean,
I'm just saying. Look, here's the thing, man.
you already know
it's
I'm
not a bad.
You already
movie.
know I'm not big on
It's
him.
not
so
a bad movie. Oh yeah, you
I have
don't
nothing to
even
say.
like Will Ferrell.
I mean,
that much.
so he's okay, but I wouldn't be like I don't think he's funny.
right.
He does good stuff.
Right.
Like I'll laugh a little bit, but I don't think like he's as hilarious as people make him.
I feel that.
I just don't.
Yeah. Well, I
So
will say.
I mean, I agree with you. You're
Yikes.
just saying something I would say.
Definitely not handsome gets canceled.
Elf is a cool movie.
Tell
for
us
the
how you feel
holidays,
about Elf. Tell us if you think we're buffoons.
But it's not that great of a movie, man. I'm sorry.
No. Here's the thing. I think it's a decent movie. I just think people hype it up like way too hard. Like people are like, I've watched it 8 times.
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
Why are you doing
you don't
that? Like
need
that's
to.
stupid.
That's like a one
Now,
and done.
Okay. On the flip side, I will say this. My number one holiday. Well, okay, let's say this. My number one holiday movie is The Gremlins. That's my favorite Christmas movie. What about yours?
I don't know. Mine would be one of the cartoony ones. It'd either be The Grinch Stole Christmas or Nightmare Before Christmas.
Jim Carrey's The Grinch Stole Christmas. Mm-hmm. That's a good choice. That's a good choice.
Or Nightmare Before Christmas.
That's a good one too.
Which
Those are
is,
both really
like,
good.
Those are Nightmare Before Christmas is really like my top.
I respect it.
But I really do like The Grinch.
Yeah,
Stole
dude. I mean,
Christmas
dude, The
'cause
Grinch is great.
I'm all about
yeah.
that negative energy.
I
bro.
agree,
Like,
yeah.
You know this.
Okay, I respect
about
it.
the
Those are
negative
both good
energy.
choices.
Yeah, those
but
would be
for me,
mine.
like, I don't think The Gremlins gets enough love, man. I think that some people don't even know about
this
it.
is the thing. I also think like people don't really consider that like a Christmas movie.
know, but it is.
I hate that they show it like around the holidays. I'm like, show that shit throughout
I
the
told you,
year,
dude.
bro.
It's a Christmas movie.
That
I'm
shit has
telling
to
you.
be throughout the year, dog.
Yeah.
Like it was.
I mean, I get it.
It's bullcrap.
I
bro.
love it though.
That's
It's one
a
of my
year-round
most
movie.
favorite movies, dude. I've
Gremlins,
talked to some
yeah.
girls that have never even seen it before, and I'm
Me
like, "What
too,
are you
dude.
talking about?"
I'm like,
bro?
that's why
Like-
you look like one.
I'm not talking to someone who looks like a gremlin.
Did
that's
I
for
say
damn
that?
sure. Yeah,
Oh,
right. Yikes.
I look. I don't discriminate. Okay,
This fucking guy.
everybody can get the
All
love,
right.
guys.
Okay, last would you rather?
No, those are my three.
Oh, okay.
Those
Okay,
are my
cool,
three.
cool.
Those
Awesome.
are my three.
Okay,
Go.
so we're gonna go on to our chick list. But
There is a twist.
right,
We, at least for the rest of the year, we'll see how far we can really maybe go into next year. We're still doing a chick list.
let me do some context real quick.
Sure.
So I was thinking about making it like something that we would talk about
a
on the show
segment, right.
The same way that we did like a hot or not for like mythical creatures and whether we
Right.
would fuck them or not. I was thinking it'd be fun
Yep.
to do that for female serial killers.
But then I changed it.
But Damien thought it'd be a good idea for us to do like murderers and serial killers that we would fuck as our chick list. Like, you know, until like we run out
Well,
or
I mean,
whatever. Or we can change it from time to time, but
Right.
that's what we're doing this week.
This is going to be probably a limited edition.
Probably.
We'll probably do this maybe until the year's up.
That
Because
sounds like a bad I mean, that doesn't sound like a bad idea.
There's not a ton of like serial killer chicks that are that
Well,
fine.
that's why we open it up to murderers
Right,
too, because like,
because
there's a lot more cute
bunch of
murderers
chicks.
than serial killers.
I mean, there's a bunch of regular chicks that are hot, so we can go all day with that.
Right.
So we can always come back to that. We wanted
Right.
to twist it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And
I do think this is
so-
a good idea though. Like we could come up with themes for the chick list. Like
Right.
okay,
And
like
not
in
make
this
it-
lens, like
right.
what do we like? You know what I
Like,
mean?
who is the finest Mrs. Claus? Could be for next week.
Dude, that sounds awesome.
Oh, I'm gonna research all week. I'm gonna
Let's-
have like the
This fucking
I'm gonna
guy.
have the finest, thickest one with like white hair, just ready for that
Hell
hot
yeah.
cocoa and some good dicking.
Naughty list.
I mean presents. I'm sorry.
The naughty list.
So, my hot serial killer is Mindy Sangera, Sanghera. Y'all can look her up if y'all want to. If you don't, that's
Just
mine. Now, I think what we should do that we did not talk about is explain what these women did.
Oh, I was already going to do that anyways.
Which I think is like really cool dynamic to it.
Yeah.
So I'll let Heston give the name of his, and then we'll like jump into like what they did.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, mine is Carla Homolka. 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 I already have mine pulled up, so like I'll just
you
do
can
mine.
go right into it, if you want to.
Yeah, so she's a serial killer and a sexual assaulter. So like they would basically like fuck their victims and then kill them. It was actually her and her husband that did it together, and she was sentenced for like X amount of time, but she was actually released from prison in 2005 under a new name. So it's kind of like a witness protection type situation, and she's been out for like 15 years now. So, like, she's out and about, bro. But I can also probably guarantee she probably doesn't look like today the way she looked back then. Like, she looked pretty cute as fuck. I'm just saying. But she's my go-to for the chick list this week. She's pretty cute as fuck. She was killing some bitches. Shit's nuts. So that's my pick.
So, yeah, I picked mine because she's fine, but also because it was like a jealous factor. So, her boss, she was having an affair with.
Ooh.
And after 2 years, she just brutally stabbed the wife and just didn't even
She
care.
was like, nah, bitch.
Bitch, this is my man now.
Ooh.
And just brutally stabbed her. Surprisingly, she only got 14 years, of course. She was convicted in 2017. She's still serving that, of course. But
shout out to you.
I just, another conversation, guys, we're going to have is like, you would be surprised. On this list, me and Heston were looking through this list. These chicks are fine, but they're getting like weak ass sentences for like brutally
some wild shit,
murdering these people, bro.
Right.
Like it is crazy. That'll be a topic of another day. But yeah, she only got 14 years for brutally stabbing the shit out of this dude's wife. I mean,
before we go into our
crazy.
bangers, I did want to make an announcement that I forgot to make before. Your boy gained like 8 pounds from Thanksgiving, and your boy lost 8 pounds last week. So that shit's come and gone. What's up? So I want to give myself a let's go.
I want him to give me one too, because usually I've been around 185.
Oh yeah,
190.
Yes.
Your boy's 203 now.
Let's go.
We're pushing to 220. So we're on a progression.
Yeah,
He's
David's trying
losing.
to gain weight.
I'm gaining. So as much as he loses, I hope I gain it. And we're trying to push 215, 220.
Hell yeah.
Here within the next couple of weeks, we'll see how I'm doing.
Let our successes be your motivation.
Right.
Like, don't let us be the only one who are out here grinding. Like, y'all need to grind too. What's up? Let's go. All right, let's wrap up with our bangers.
Let's wrap up with him.
Fuck yeah. I got 2 bangers this week. I don't know if I've done Time Flies before. If I have, just fucking put up with it. But Time Flies is my shout out this week for Raincoat and Beast. They're awesome. Those are some bangers, like legit bangers. Like, I fuck with those songs. So I hope that y'all look them up and enjoy them as well. What about you?
So I'm just gonna go something very light. I actually don't like this song myself, but I know a lot of y'all do. All I Want for Christmas, Mariah Carey. I guess I'll kind of shout that out. I'm gonna try to keep it as holiday as I can. I'm trying to keep a lot of my entries and stuff I talk about very holiday based to kind of keep you guys engaged in the season.
It. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah,
I'm gonna kind of keep it that way, guys, at least for the next couple weeks until New Year's hits, and then I'll kind of jump back to going more sporadic.
I dig it. No, I like that. I think I'll do the same thing.
I'm gonna stay more in the mood. So a lot of these Would You Rather
I already
and
have
stuff,
a Christmas song that I like.
Right, so that you guys are gonna hear. It's all gonna be kind of holiday based since we're here. And as we progress and get closer to New Year's, I'll kind of reel it back in. So
cool.
Yep.
All right.
Yes, sir.
That's it. It's Friday.
Hey.
We hope you're listening today. A lot of people listen over the weekend. We respect you, but if you're listening on Friday, let's go.
Let's go.
Going into the weekend.
Let's get it.
Let's go.
And let me take a look here. I think the way that all this is going to drop. We'll definitely be able to give some shout outs and different stuff to you guys. But I definitely would like to say a happy Christmas Eve to y'all By the time y'all hear our show again, it will be this
Christmas.
week, but the next one will be Christmas.
It'll be
so,
a Christmas episode.
right.
That'll be awesome.
We get a Christmas episode next week, but I at least want to tell y'all, because I'm usually a Christmas Eve partier, dude. We like go ham on Christmas Eve.
And me and Dan
then,
were getting together for Christmas. So
maybe.
Cool.
Don't keep letting him speak all this into existence.
It'll
because
be cool. It's gonna be
literally
awesome.
we said all this like in the previous episodes, and he just told you what happened.
Don't worry
right?
about it.
Like,
it's fine.
So we're not gonna say that because Heston will probably make plans on the 23rd.
It's gonna be
He'll
great.
make plans on the 23rd, even though me and him made plans on like 12:01. He'll still make some plans on the 23rd and cancel them. So we're not gonna do that right now.
It's cool. We're gonna have a good time.
But big ups to you guys. Happy Christmas Eve. But be tuning out for our Christmas show, which I'm still gonna shout out to you guys.
Yes, have a happy Christmas Eve.
Again. So
we hope you enjoy it, and we got y'all on Christmas. We're gonna be there.
Hey, y'all make sure y'all pull up because y'all know we can't chill with each other anyway.
No,
so
man.
Pull us up and chill with us.
Please.
I'll make sure I have on like a Santa hat or like a.
Dude, we should.
I'm gonna
That's a great
incorporate some type of an outfit here that will incorporate Christmas for you guys. I have been trying to get a little better. Instead of wearing like a bunch of like comfortable clothes, I'm trying to like at least, kind of do a little bit for y'all so y'all can see me. Now, another thing I do want to shout out because y'all have already said this. We do record both episodes the same day. So I don't want y'all to think like on Wednesday we wear one outfit and then on Friday we come back and record and wear the same thing.
Oh, people are like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they're like, y'all just wear the same clothes. We record on the same days, guys.
Yeah.
So that's why y'all are seeing us like in the same clothes. Just want to throw that out there as well.
Yeah.
Again, though, much love. Get us to that 17 that we looking
1700, let's go.
Let's just go ahead and get to 17 within the next week.
I'm skeptical. Prove me wrong.
He was already skeptical, guys.
I was.
Way before all this, and I already told him, like, bro, we're going to hit that, bro.
Yeah.
So y'all keep doing what y'all do.
Hell
we
yeah.
love y'all. I'm out of drink, but
Cheers to the
cheers.
fam.
Let's get it, baby.
Let's go. Y'all have a nice weekend.